Welcome to the morning after CFFL Week 13. We'll get right away into the action here. Um, kind of a crazy week. Um, First of all, we had the Dingoes take down the Badgers 84 to 83 and a half. Taysom Hill had an absolutely crazy week, and I thought that would be an easy win for the Dingoes, but the Badgers had a heck of a week as well. James Cook, 2 touchdowns. Amon-Ra had a big week. Puka had a big week. Um, And then Monday night starter Nico Collins, I saw, had a 80-yard touchdown or 70-yard touchdown to start, but was called back, and he didn't do anything for a while, but he did score enough to get the Dingoes the win. The Bruisers take down the Colts 72 to 54 and a half. The Bruisers making a late season run. The champs are not going to go away easily. So he's got a shot yet to pull it out, as we'll take a look in the playoff picture later. Horn Dogs take down the Minotaurs. Horn Dogs, not a huge week, but still good enough there where he had a big week. So Josh Jacobs was solid there for him. He had Tua starting, so that was a big game as well for him. Tua finally with his first big game of the year. Dolphins actually offensively looked pretty good. Granted, it was the Raiders. Team Price is right. Looked like they were toast. Looked like they were done. But Joe Mixon with a Monday Night Miracle, 73.5 to 73.5, pulls away. Pulls even with a tie. Not good for Dr. Dane, although he needs to get in by points, so it really is irrelevant for him. More hurtful for the Black Dingoes, as that division race there is very tight, and we'll look at that in a minute. Dynamite handled the Maulers 79.5 to 68. Saquon's big day, big there for him. Maulers, Chris Boswell, 18 points. Defense had a touchdown. Otherwise, his team kind of struggled, but made it close on Monday night. And Cardinals take down the Little Big Men. Little Big Men had some injuries to deal with this week. And his Jamar Chase had 2 touchdowns, still another big week for him, but Lamar did not go off this week. As for me, good week by Burrow, good week by T. Higgins. Very happy to have him back. That's huge for me to have him back in the lineup. And Jahmyr Gibbs has been awesome, so I ended up pulling out the victory there. As we can see from the final standings here, it's kind of a crazy race to end the year. Cardinals and Horn Dogs right now have the in the driver's seat for the 2 final spots, or the 2 top spots, and then the first round bye. Cardinals have a game lead on the Badgers and 44 points on them, ish. Horn Dogs have a game lead on the Little Big Men, but are trailing in points. They play this week. It'll be a very big week. Team Price is Right's half a game in front of the Black Dingoes. Again, they play this week, and he's only a few points ahead of them, 11 points in front. So that'll be an interesting final race there too. The 6th spot is very tight. Maulers right now ahead of the Black Dingoes by points, but it's only 12.5 in front. The Dynamite only 27.5 behind them. Bruisers, Dr. Dane, and the Minotaurs all have an outside shot, but they do need a couple big weeks here to have a shot to pass them. But it's really kind of a crazy race. You look at some of the playoff schedules. Horn Dogs playing Little Big Men, the Badgers, and Dr. Dangerous, all teams that are in the playoff picture. Team Price is Right probably has the hardest schedule, playing the Black Dingoes, the Maulers, and the Badgers. So yeah, that's looking like that it could be kind of tight there. So that's definitely probably the toughest schedule looking at it there. Final week of the year could be a big one there. As you see, Black Dingoes play the Dynamite. You have the Maulers. Actually, you have the Horn Dogs taking on Dr. Dangerous. You have Team Price is Right and the Badgers, which could be for a playoff seeding spot. So yeah, it'll be an interesting last couple weeks of the year here as we go on. On to the next spot. Final 3 weeks. All play records. Again, that's been pretty representative this year. The Dingoes are a little bit behind to where you think they would be. Mauler started out good, and now they've kind of lagged. The Horn Dogs, 8-3 as opposed to a 500 record in all play, so things are kind of bouncing the Horn Dogs' way this year. Everybody else is pretty representative. The Minotaurs, not the Minotaurs. Apologies to Charlie. Apologies for the weird little thing there that looks like a double video there. Anyway, another 2 games this week actually decided by the Monday Night Football due to the tie and the Black Dingoes pulling out the win. Next week, 2 huge games, Horn Dogs and the Little Big Men. Horn Dogs win. For all intents and purposes, they will win the division and probably get a top 2 seed in the playoffs. Little Big Men win. coming out of the final 2 weeks. And Team Price is Right. If they win, all intents and purposes, they will win that division. A game and a half lead with 2 left. Black Dingoes win. They take the driver's seat to take over that spot, especially with playoffs left or the playoff schedule, the rest of the season schedule, sorry, left for Team Price is Right. It's kind of challenging. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Good luck to everybody, except, of course, the Bruisers this week. Sorry, Bernie. Hope you take a loss. Otherwise, talk to everybody in 2 weeks where we'll going into the final week of the regular season. Thanks. Bye.